Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a special guest. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
You're not about to do that.
You are. This is Angelito. We wanted to talk about something that's been happening with Oso at nighttime. This already happened 3 times already. And the first time I actually already made a video about it. I'll put the link in the description box below. But the second time, this guy right here.
Oh my god.
He woke up first, and I basically wanted him to come in here and tell his side of the story of what he experienced, seen, or felt, or whatever in the situation.
So when was this? A couple weeks ago?
It was like a few weeks ago.
Probably happened like a month ago.
Probably a month, yeah.
A month?
Mm-hmm.
I would say 3 weeks. Probably like 3 weeks ago. I kind of had this like little dream. Weirdly enough, I heard like in the background, I could hear like a little.
You're so shy.
Yeah. In the background, I could hear like a little like growling, almost like a bark. So for some reason, my body kind of like woke up. Then I saw also at the door, like literally he was like facing, like there's a door that's like facing at the door like this. Just facing the door of like the kitchen.
To go to the entrance to the kitchen, basically.
Oh yeah, the door to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we had like, yeah, you said mentioned before. There's 2 doors. Anyways, he was facing the kitchen door, and he was just like scared shitless. And so what I ended up doing was I just since I was really tired, I looked next to me and woke her up because I was really not trying to deal with it.
The funny thing is that you woke me up, and like I tell you now, and after that even happened, that I told him, why did he even wake me up? Like, knowing that I'm gonna be so freaking creeped out and scared of what's going on, and knowing that it takes me hours to fall back asleep, and he falls back to sleep like that, like in a minute. And so I'm up, like, wondering, what is this, what's going on, or whatever. But yeah, keep going. So you woke me up.
Well, that's pretty much it from my side.
Because
all I remember was.
Alright, so he woke me up, and I'm just realizing what's going on. Also still barking, whatever, and he's scared of the door there. We didn't open that door or anything, we just kind of like, whatever. And I turn on the light, because after that, I'm definitely not about to sleep with the light off, knowing, and it take forever. Once again, I take forever to fall back asleep. So after that, we just kind of comforted also. And then he went back to sleep super quickly, and I was with the light on, overthinking life about what Oso was growling at in the middle of the night. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And I was just kind of creeped out. I'm always creeped out by that side of the house, the kitchen or the storage room, because that's where like most of the things happen: kitchen, storage room, or bathroom. So the third time it happened was actually on Saturday night around 1:15-ish. And I was sleeping, and I was slowly waking up, hearing Oso growl. Sorry. I was hearing Oso growl, and I'm like getting annoyed by it. And so I call him and say, Oso. And usually he will like stop, or he'll like come to me. And he like stopped for a little, and I started to fall back asleep. But then he starts again to growl, and then he starts to bark as well. But he's doing it, of course, at the door towards the door to go into the kitchen. And so for some reason, my first instinct, I wasn't thinking like anything paranormal or anything. For some reason, every time he does something like this, my first instinct is to like, maybe he has to use the bathroom, or I don't know, give him treats or something, because I'm stupid and don't think that it's something paranormal. But I got up.
I mean, we know kind of how when he needs to use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, but for some reason, every time he does that at nighttime.
Well, the thing is that he rarely growls at the door.
He barely growls at anything.
Yeah. He's really scared at night, anyways.
He's literally knocked out at night.
Yeah.
So when he does that, it's like, what the fuck is going on, right? And well, my point of view, that's what I think. Like at first, I didn't think it was anything paranormal. My first instinct, for some reason, was that he has to use the bathroom. I don't know why I was thinking that, but I'm thinking he has to use the bathroom. So I get up and I turn on the light. Right? You weren't awake at this time yet. No, you weren't. I woke you up. So I turn on the light, and then I open the door, and then also starts like backing up, and he looks freaking terrified. And so that's when that's when I freaking woke you up, because I was like, hell no, I was not about to go through this by myself.
You still good though.
No, I was scared as fuck. So then I woke you up, and what did I tell you?
I don't remember what you told me.
I think I was just like also like scared, like I basically just didn't want to go through this alone. I wanted him to see what was going on. Like I'm not freaking crazy. And then I started recording.
Well, we kind of just saw. I remember we kind of like had a little moment staring at him, let him do his thing.
We're kind of like basically observing the situation.
Yeah.
We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what was he growling at. He kept looking towards the storage room, so he would like kind of like investigate or whatever you want to call it. Like he stopped growling or barking. He just looked scared at this point, and he was looking towards the storage room basically, which was extremely creepy because it's like so dark over there, you know. And so then I'm like, I start recording, and I have 2 clips which I'm going to put in maybe now. Oh my god, oh my god. Ooh. The dog's been barking all night too. Yo, I got straight up goosebumps right now. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Basically, I still wanted to take him out because in my mind, for some reason I still thought he had to go out. But I started getting so scared that my eyes were getting so watery because I was listening at the same time, because I was basically right next to the door and I was listening, but I didn't want to look over there because I didn't want to see anything over there, you know? Like that, I do not want to see anything. That's fucking creepy as fuck. But I basically heard a noise in the storage room, and I was like, oh shit, and I'm getting all teary-eyed and shit, and I really didn't know what to do. Like I was just kind of like frozen in place. And then what did you tell me? You told me to close the door, yeah, and that you will come out with me to take out Oso to pee, but in the front. Mm-hmm. And so when I tell you I was so scared to close that door, I was so scared. I think I was just so scared because I didn't want to see anything. And then at the same time, I'm not looking while I'm closing the door, but you know, in your peripheral? Yeah. In your peripheral vision, you could see sometimes or whatever. You just creep me out with your leg. You're moving your leg. So I was scared I was about to see something in my peripheral vision while I'm like closing the door without looking, you know? So I don't know what was it. This is already the 3rd time, right? The 3rd?
Yeah, for you it's 3rd, mine is 2nd.
Yeah, it's 2nd. Because the first time it happened, we weren't living together. Mm-hmm. So then these 2 times we were together, we both experienced it together.
I probably sound cruel as hell right now for not helping out, but I was tired.
How were you down?
I was
Okay,
tired.
so the third time, we both took our Oso out together outside in the front. I'm still freaking creeped out. I'm like scared, like what, you know? And so we go back inside, and do we turn on the light? No, the light is already on. We leave the light on, and he falls asleep again.
Well, the thing is that it happened around like what you said, 1:30 around there, 1:15. And
it all started like around 1:15.
Yeah, and so I work at 4:00. Well, I gotta wake up like around 4:00, and so to wake up,
it's true.
A couple hours before your alarm goes off, whatever. I was really tired, so I didn't give a fuck about no damn ghost, whatever the fuck it was.
But it took me. It always takes me like an hour or two to fall back asleep because I have anxiety. I overthink shit, and so that's in my head. Like, what was there? Like, is it still here? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but one of the things, I don't know if I might have misread this on maybe one of Google things, but your dog kind of like wants to protect you in a way when stuff like that happen. If you can't like, how to explain this? If your dog's not responding, like also he was not responding to us like at all. He would kind of
Oh yeah, because I didn't want to go outside because I was still gonna take him out. But I didn't want to go, so you're gonna see that in the clip. I wanted to still take him out, but I wasn't trying to go by myself. I wanted also to come like next to me, because I was so scared to go by myself. And he didn't want to come, so I think in the video I say, "Come here, come," and he didn't want to come, like come also or something like that. And he didn't want to come, so yeah, I was definitely not about to go over there by myself because I was thinking, man, maybe I should turn on the light or something.
I mean,
I was just too scared.
I think one of the most scariest things would be like you see your dog, he's kind of like thinking someone like you can know that your dog is like worried about something. He's staring out just one spot. He got his tail up his ass, doesn't know what to do. He's kind of scared and he doesn't want to respond to you. And it's in the middle of like a dark.
It's
place.
middle of the night and it's freaking dark.
And so we had a little moment where instead of calling him, we kind of just like
we're observing a lot. We're like, what is going on?
We're literally observing the whole thing.
Everybody's
yeah. Probably like 5 minutes in, I told her, oh, like record, just record it just in case we don't know what we can like hear or anything like that. But yeah, that was just like I think that could be one of the creepiest things.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
For you. So what do you think? What do you think it was? What do you think it was or something? What do you think it is? Because this is already the third time.
Well, my thing is, I'm not no, how do you call it, mediums or whatever, or anything like that. But I noticed since I was younger, I go like, my vibes kind of like go crazy a little bit. Like I could get bad, I could feel like a bad energy, like my mood would kind of change. I just go by vibes, if that makes sense. That night, I can't tell if it was bad or good. I don't know, because I was tired and I was like, I don't care. I wanted to go to sleep.
You fall asleep so fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's kind of neutral. I'm gonna say it's neutral. Cause I didn't.
You're neutral about it.
In a way.
But what do you think it was? Like, do you think it was a good present? Do you think it was a bad present? Do you think it was a ghost?
I'm not sure. Cause I actually had bad dreams. I haven't had any. I rarely dream, but the times that I have dreamt was like bad things.
Here.
Yeah, I've been waking up like couple nights I've woken up pretty late, like probably like around 2. One time I woke up like around 3, just because of a dream I had. I didn't understand why. I mean, it just felt real. I don't know, but actually the night before he did his little thing, I had a dream and it was, I don't remember it, but it was just like, yeah, it happened around the time that he started barking, like around 1:15, 1:30, around there. It's kind of weird, but I want to stay as neutral. I want to say right now what I explained to you probably sounds like a bad thing.
I mean, but, you just don't know.
But we don't know. We really don't know.
I mean, I think, for me, I forgot to say that for me, when all that was going on, I had like the most intense goosebumps ever. Like, I had so much goosebumps. Like, goosebumps lasted the whole entire time it even happened, and like I said, I was getting teary-eyed and I was like basically getting emotional about it, and I was like, I don't think it was a good presence at all. I think it was a bad presence. Well, first of all, because it always happens over there, and I always felt a little bit eerie. You know what I mean? Like I never felt like something good was there. And the things that been the little things that have been happening in the house, like I don't think that's good either. You know?
You have a pet that kind of like you're really close to, and he does something unusual, and you kind of get worried. In a situation like that, I probably think it's a ghost too, but I mean, we really don't know yet. Yeah,
that's true.
So it could be anything, really.
But my senses.
Yeah, you had crazy goosebumps.
It was crazy.
Yeah, you had crazy goosebumps.
It was crazy. It was. I don't think I ever had that much intense goosebumps in my life. Like, you know, I told you like sometimes when I do like my other scary videos or paranormal story times and stuff like that, I get goosebumps even talking about it.
Yeah, and you barely sleep.
But that was like a whole different version of goosebumps. Like my whole body, it was like so weird. I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it. But it was so weird. I don't know.
I think it was mainly because like it was dark, and like the door was right there, and so like looking from like the darkness, we could see like the whole kitchen, and then we could see like the storage room.
But the storage room was like dark as hell.
And he's there. This nigga's like looking around, like,
trying to, you know.
Yeah, he's like investigating and shit. Like, yeah, that kind of like, you know, like you don't know if whatever it is behind the door or something. Like, I guess you're thinking a little bit. So yeah, that could probably be part of it too. But it's creepy. It's creepy like that, definitely.
Another thing is that you went through things in paranormal scary things in your past. You've seen things, whatever. We've both been through things our whole lives. So I just wanted to put that out there that he did, you know, that you have seen things, experienced things in his past. So he kind of knows what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know? Are you, I guess that would make you a believer, right? Would you believe in like paranormal ghosts?
I mean, I wouldn't say I physically saw a ghost. I would say I seen things like, I don't know, in our old house we had like Nesquik. I don't know if I said that right, but Nesquik, like the thing that you make chocolate milk with. I seen that shit like fall from the fucking pantry. I seen doors open without like no windows open or anything like that. We heard stairs, so it's I haven't personally like seen one, but I definitely like witnessed things like do its little thing without anybody being around it. So yeah, I would say I'm a believer on it. I just kind of like keep my mind closed about it more so, because keeping my mind open about it kind of creates curiosity. And I tell her sometimes too, like she should stop making these videos, because it might not sound scary to you guys, but if it really like for her stories that happened to her, it kind of like gives that curiosity for her open, and then it kind of like creates something, you know, just I don't know, like an energy for her, like to bring more of that stuff in, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Like basically what you're saying is if I watch like paranormal videos, paranormal movies in the house and stuff like that, it makes me have kind of like a curious mind, and then it's more of like an invite to whatever it is into your house.
You're basically opening a door that you don't want to be open. Yeah. So that's why I kind of like avoid trying to be in like videos like this.
This is your first time in the video.
Yeah, I know, but you asked me before. And I also avoid trying to like talk about things like that for that reason. But yeah, honestly, you never really know what it can be. It can be something good. Not all dogs react to bad things that way. So yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching my video. Hopefully you liked my special guest.
And this one too.
Do you want me to put your Instagram on the bottom?
And this one too. Nah, I don't need to.
Hopefully he'll make more videos with me. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Bye.